Good evening and welcome everyone. We got ourselves a game here against Kali Kapoon from Denmark. And it's a pretty standard opening, except it's tempting to take this. But he has that intermezzo, so we're doing it this way instead. It's a bit too pushy, isn't it? Now he's made a lot of room for that bishop, so he's planning to stay on that diagonal for a while. To accompany that, he's made room for a potential g4 strike. No, I think we got no choice but to play this one way or another. So let's just do it. Let's threaten to capture here, do this whole shenanigans. With the pawn is always a bit risky because it's not an isolated queen pawn, but it's a slightly targeted pawn. What if we did this? No, not quite, not quite. Too obvious. Well, still nothing better probably. May as well just take it a bit chill now. Defend here. Can he really attack this? No, it's a bit suboptimal because of rook here and then pawn kick away. Maybe we challenge the bishop now. Get this knight into the fray. I like this. Now what we want to do is find a way to get our queen somewhere here, for example. Or if he's advancing like this, we could be tempted to play like this too. This is a style, genuine style. What about here? No, I don't see anything great there. So I'm backing out of that plan. Going to try to be a bit more patient. Okay, so he's got a huge time advantage on us. We've been rather slow. So now we have to be quite clear in our decision making so that we can play quick enough. Only 1 minute 26 seconds left for us. It's not that much time. So we accept the full trade-off. And now we have to hold the pawns even though they're on the wrong color square, which is here. And we gotta try to get our knight here. This is a great square for the knight against these two pawns. Handled it well. This seems correct. Tap him away. Actually, it brings quite a lot of pressure on him if you think about it. This king can really entertain thoughts of coming into the fray. Can entertain ideas of keeping the knight here just to ward off against this pawn break. Now we can try to push the idea that we're gonna sneak in with our king. And otherwise break through here. Even this is sort of okay looking. I don't want to commit to this. I don't want to be stuck here. But it does seem as though I'm pinning the knight back, which should in theory mean this is a crazy line. Potentially a crazy line here. Maybe I went into too complicated a line there. But I think I will take this next if I get a chance. So what do we have at the end of this equation? That's a good question. Well, it looks like we should have him under a bit of pressure, but at the same time, he does have some ideas potentially, and I do only have 20 seconds left. But now we do have the clarity in terms of what we're going to do and how we're going to win material. But we don't have that much time. We have very little time. Now we just try to muscle this through forward. Yeah. All right. Good game against Kale Kapun. I'm not sure what to make of that whole battle, but it was quite a duel. 79 versus 87. A pretty decent game from us. Pretty decent game. So all seems to be pretty good, pretty decent from both sides. Black generally, okay, so this was a bit too far out. This was a bit too far out. Yeah, I did feel like it. This is such a smooth move, such a smooth looking move. It's a move that's confident that if he captures here, it's actually good for you. Good for me, I mean. Which is not so intuitive because that pawn somehow feels a bit vulnerable. But that's the whole issue. Okay, so instead we get this, and we quite correctly retreated, but now we played a few not so optimal moves. Quite a few not so optimal moves. And the position's starting to tilt, but not enough for either side to pull the tiebreaker. So we just fizzle into the end game. I have only a few seconds left, and I'm playing fast, and I'm putting pressure on him now because there are some motifs here in the back, some pretty decent control. And this was the game breaker moment. Had to play this move and found the right continuation, which is basically the end game line, how to win the material. This is just a smooth end game finish. That's what it needed to ensure that you won this game. All right, hope you enjoyed.